Good morning, everybody. So today I peeled the plastic bag. We're taking a look at the crop that I planted, and we just want to see how everything is doing, if I need to plant it a little heavier in other spots, just to kind of see where we're at, guys. So I'm looking at the carrots over here, and there's a couple spots that are kind of thin, but I don't necessarily I don't want to thin them yet because it's still kind of too early. So I'm just kind of getting a bird's eye view of how things are going and how thick or how thin. See, like my lettuce is kind of thin in a couple spots, but I'm gonna leave it for now because let's see what we got going on over here. A game of tag. Oh boy. Yeah, she holds her own. She gives them the business. Alright guys, back to our plants. So like I was saying, the spinach is kind of thin in a couple spots, but that's okay because we can assess as we go, and we don't want to overcrowd. So let me peel some of those back and see. Okay guys, so like I was saying, the spinach is a little thin in a couple of spots. Our Swiss chard is doing really good, and our beets are doing really great, and our carrots are doing fantastic too. We still have some that are coming up, so I don't really want to disturb them at this stage. I may plant another thin row of carrots in between in a little bit. I just kind of want to come out here and see how everything is doing, because we got our low hoop house on, and it's doing fabulous, guys. It really is. It's holding in the moisture. The soil is very moist, so I don't necessarily need to water, but I can give them a little squirt here and there like that, just to keep them nice and moist. And I took this this water bottle and I drilled holes in the top, and this thing works really great for just spot watering. A little DIY project. You know, thinking outside the box, because I hate lugging that big water can all the time. Yeah, I just hate it. Alright, so there we go. And our spinach is doing really good. Everything is starting to grow taller because we took the plastic up and it's off the plants. So I'm very happy with that. Yep, looks really good. Really, really good. And there's a lot of carrots in a lot of little places, but that's okay. We can thin them later. We really just want to maintain to make sure that everything comes up really well. See, like I still have a couple little sprouts here coming up, so yeah. Alright guys, we'll put the plastic back, and yeah, so I brought my my seeds that I use too, because I didn't know if I needed to sow thicker or not, so I brought them out just in case. But that is not what we're gonna do. And you can kind of see some of these, there's some sticks and stuff on top of them. All you have to do is just kind of move those out of the way. Yep, just like that, and that helps them. Alright guys, so we're going to put the plastic back on that. Okay guys, so let's take a look at our tomatoes. See how those guys are doing. And I had to open up the front because it was getting really, really hot in there, and I did not want to scorch them. Alright. Oh wow. Look how big they are. I mean, really big. And I trimmed a lot of the bottom leaves off. so that they can grow bigger. And man, they are doing fantastic. Yeah, doing fantastic, guys. They're getting so big. Wow, look at the back ones. Yep, doing great. Wow. All right, guys. Look at them babies. I hope you can see that back one. Man, that back one is the biggest one that we have in here. Crazy, isn't it? Yeah. Yep, they're doing all really good. All right, guys, we're gonna give them a little drink because it looks a little dry, and that's okay because we don't want them to get too dry. So the key is to maintain moisture with our tomatoes, and we don't want to overwater. We just want to give them enough so they're not drowning and that they're not getting too hot. Man, they smell like tomatoes already. Yep, they got that tomato plant smell. Great. Yeah, so it's, what is it, September 17th already? And, yeah, these babies are doing really, really good. See, they want to lay over. I'm going to have to start, it's just about time to stake them, really. Yep. Yeah, my edges get really, really dry, and I'm not sure why that happens. But we want to make sure that we maintain enough water in here for these guys. All right, guys, there you have it. Looking so good. Yeah, and they're really loving this tunnel. Yep. Okay, so we rolled the front back up, and there's a nice light breeze that will go through the hoop tunnel so it won't get so hot, because in the sun it's about 84-ish, but in the shade you can feel that cool breeze. So the other side of the tunnel is open, and same with this guy here. We have a small ventilation hole in the back. Yep, that's how we're gonna do it. Yeah, I'm really loving these tunnels and the progress of my plants. They are doing so much better than if they were just left to be out in the air. Yeah, and this was that purple variety. I can't remember what it was called, but man, those are absolutely beautiful peppers, aren't they? This is the first one that we've gotten off of this plant, and it's too bad that it's so late in the season. I would really have loved to see more of them earlier this summer, but that's okay. We're getting one now, and I got 3 peppers on that guy, so those are doing really good. And I got 8 tomatoes yesterday, and I still have more tomatoes coming on. Aren't they gorgeous? Yep. And I will start to prune this back. Yep. And we're going to start making a little compost. What are you doing? No. Oh, see, he's... guys. Anybody need to babysit for a little bit? I got a big Bubba that needs, I think he needs a playmate. Yeah, my other girls are just too small for him. And look how beautiful these tomatoes are. I mean, they all turned out really super well. I'm just so happy that they finally turned. And I have all kinds of tomatoes. Yep. All kinds of them in here, guys. Got little ones, big ones. Oh, yeah. And this is exactly what we have been waiting for all summer. Look how pretty. I mean, they're just gorgeous varieties of tomatoes. Yep, they all turned out really well. And my Romas are still doing good. Yep, and I think there's only a couple more on this plant, and then we're gonna start trimming them back, guys. See, and they're starting to push buds again, but yeah, so they're pushing flowers, but we don't want them to flower, so we're pulling the flowers off because it has fruit that needs to ripen before frost. So we're just getting rid of those because we don't want any more. Nope. We need the fruit that we have to start turning because there's more green ones in there. Yep, and we don't want to lose any, that's for sure. Let me get my tomato. Woo! All right. So there you have it, guys. Tomatoes are still producing. I have tons of them that are turning, which is awesome. And our lower hoop house is doing fabulous with our fall plants, and our tomato plants are just phenomenal. Yep, it's about time to stake them up. Yep. All right, guys. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you on the next one.